Ishik Bishabel. Huye, Pilawich.
Tantik Jumsilo.
Chico, hey, lo que necesitas.
Malo Kempa Katnakech Weye, Wakahach Natsale, Matubeita la.
Ay, ya
Katoltik Sasaje. Am Jumkin. Egmasahaki Lachbatelove Tunahaltov Lebatelilat Dukabaku Kulkan. Unaha Chinholtik. Bishawilik?
Of course, yes.
Hachmalo. Humpel noch Chimpolali Lutialintov. Kotenwaye. Que tu laca le acushul ma como hipnop. Ma, te ico kutasi un mil balón beishado rusi. Inaha lomberlai jan umuk an kunsik yo le mas kuntal tu bachil kinop. El Chipola. Jab Levashkin Betik Yokesaloma. Wakusu Tobe, Dikes Mibaon. Ah, Lenajalilo. Batel Nahob Hachutsil, Diet el Chimpola. Ayab Levashkin Betik Yokesal. Ulag tsokubin takoshtakum tikuch. Unach ubin kabil jolalelo.
Básica cachatikesh kachi.
Min mishletio, yohelop kachi, chen tu betahop tu menchich nakop.
Bashun yopsal, keluchich naktalome.
Isbal, wali que juntul uts ich, ajanat, yetel tusu, okes tu yolop, ubatelop.
Batel nahop hachutsil. Diet el chimpola. Allá le bashkin beti.
Aaron? Don't be alarmed, I'm... Is this what you're looking for? These symbols don't make any sense. It's almost like code or...
Matu beita lingua que sikimbai. Tokukimi.
Got to get out.
צבא השפיע על קשתיקש. תנקשתק לכל דוני שוקול! אך בתלש! אנטנשי! Matu beita liwoke si kimbai.
Heads up.
Umok kap jetel shotabo.
Imwiling kak wakumeya.
Tana woke si kaba. Kohosh, tanulak intikoob kukulkan. Eestok balech. Macheesh.
Yannick, Matuchika, Kilbaku, Yannick, Lechilam.
Basta betach tapatak.
Tsokin wilalkache. Bashu lak jan imbete.
Hachkak shulul tiani. Kushtungwa kukashta luwinkilale.
Tsokili usutuki lukanane. Jan ton haipel sutuki.
Malo. Sunanachai.
Matin tsutelo.
Tene matumpakta limbin. Januboli linkimasal.
Sasten hakan. Tinzani woli. Ola quintastech le basta kawoheltico.
Be in wohel lak. In wohel.
You made it out okay. Excellent. Aaron, this is the lady who broke me out of jail.
Kimakin woli kaholtikech.
Ah, which reminds me, I'm embarrassed to say, I've never asked your name.
It's Lara.
Well, Lara, as you can see, Aaron is back safe and sound. It seems I sent you on an errand for nothing. I'm sorry.
Maybe not for nothing. Does this message mean anything to you?
How
Vale.
did you?
When I went to check on Aaron, I saw him take out the guard.
Beyum kine tech.
Yes. It was smart of you to run, Aaron. If those guards captured you, this message would have been lost for sure. I don't recognize the symbols they've used.
Humpel uchben tankubeti kamaru, tialusik bal yetelu yetilop. Kujesik bin.
We believe it reveals the location of the High Council's nest. Only the members of his cult know how to read it.
You can decipher it.
Atsi, in lag.
May I answer? Atsi was my wife. She was also once a follower of Amaru. She taught me to read their hidden language.
You changed her mind about the cult.
No one could change Atsi's mind about anything except Atsi.
She sounds like a very strong woman.
I loved her very much.
So, does the message tell us where we're going?
We? All right then. Do you know the abandoned village on the edge of the city?
I can find it.
Good. I'll meet you there. Aaron, if we're not back within the hour, bring whoever you can. Can you manage that?
Bay.
Hakan! Hakan, are you...
Through here, quickly!
Hach tu sutukilti ala wili kukimi la etil.
Atiki. Ni jambash heupaktal, Lara, masa?
Go on.
Ujet stanil. Betbash kalitech beyo, matukimi la etil.
That easy. Why?
Bashten hach kupexikin wol. Chempel kuchik paititi, kuyesi kunochbenil.
Lara, don't do it. Don't give it to him.
What is it you want?
Lehimesach kuholeti, magwale talubeti?
Don't listen to him.
Amaru betmil. Mashtin jan lekimesach kuho, kupachta lubatel tik, tio ahawil. Haetili matu yalach tech, bashukati? Malo vale. Mishbal janen in wili. Eke nakashant le nahal talamilo. Kast lekimesach kuho, katasik tembeyo, matum kimi la eti il. Ei wama?
Lara?
If he has so much as a scratch on him when I get back, you all die.
Kalant bash kawalik, tialevash patikecho.
I don't have enough space for that. boat is teeming with piranha. Easy enough. Avoid getting in the water. Is sinking. Prepare to reach that raft. That gate is blocking the raft. There has to be a way to open it. Of course, there are blades. Why would it be as easy as just opening a gate? Can't stay on the raft. I'll never fit through there. That was close. Damn, another tight spot. Incredible. This gate is massive. There must be a way to open it. Okay, now let's find a way around. Shit, the raft is stuck again. Focus, Lara, and a solution will present itself. It worked. One more to go. Perfect. Now I can get that raft going again. Blades. Why does it always have to be blades? Another gate. Maybe it opens the same way as the others. I can't stay here. These platforms are sinking. I don't recognize the symbols being used here. It almost looks like it's coded. Hakan tells me it's a secret language used by Amaru and his cult to pass sensitive information. It shows many warriors braving a trial of water and fire, and here, the prize at the end, that must be the Godslayer. It shows a mortal man killing a god with a bow. He's taking his crown and the throne. It's the Godslayer. I must be close. At last, the Godslayer must be in there. The pool is emptying. I must have activated a security measure. More hazards. Have to stay on my toes. must be something blocking the tower mechanism. I've got to find out what it is. Got it. Now, to climb to the top. Let's see what everybody's fighting over. Made it. And you must be the God Slayer. Okay, water looks deep enough. The collection of reeds bundled together with rope and stone is used as a calendar, usually representing a 52-year cycle. This is a formidable weapon. Heavy wood lined with sharp obsidian teeth. It could easily stop an unarmored enemy. And if the bloodstains are any indication, it has. This garishly decorated fire drill appears to be a part of the new fire ceremony, an Aztec celebration of the new year. It consists of 5 days of fasting, bloodletting, and sacrifice. The fire drill is meant to be placed upon the chest of the freshly sacrificed. It sparks, feeding a large bonfire that ignites the flames of every nearby temple. This one, however, doesn't appear to have been used, as the notches are clear of blood. An Aztec-influenced mask, decorated with items native to the area around Paititi. This elaborate pipe is sculpted to resemble Xicoatl, an Aztec serpent spirit painted in green, blue, and yellow. Its sides are decorated with semi-precious stones. The inclusion of jade indicates at least a measure of Maya influence. The bowl still reeks of burnt roots and smoke, not an entirely unpleasant aroma. This pendant is decorated in the Incan tradition, but the effigy clearly appears to be an Aztec warrior. That shouldn't be possible. This could be an effigy of the peasant savior. It might have been stolen by the cult of Kukulkan to keep the Paititians from worshipping it, or maybe it was given to them as payment for protection. As ordered, we have made our way to Caen in search of the suspected traitor Andres Lopez, accompanied by a squadron of native warriors. We'd found them along the shores of the Gulf after they had recently escaped a slave ship that was caught in a storm. The initial encounter was tense, but soon we came to an accord. The warriors agreed to accompany us through the jungle, on the condition we made a detour to several other outposts to enlist more of their people, and that we would keep them from being enslaved. We found that altogether satisfactory, and soon set off. Alfonso Ricci, Order of Trinity. Murder, death. Stealing another's crops, death. Stealing another's skins, death. Idleness, head shaved. Fighting, restitution to injured party. Public drunkenness, stoning. Exceptions, during a festival or over 70 years old, by order of the cult of Kukulkan. Kukulkan says they won't fear us if we are not capable warriors, and to become capable we must complete the tests their people have made. These Paititians know nothing of war. Their blades and spear tips have dulled. I will complete their rituals, and I will show them the true might of those who follow Kukulkan. Kukulkan bid me to join the ranks of the priesthood. The pantheon of Paititians is a patchwork of several cultures. I'll need to study their rituals, their beliefs, and learn how we can use their own gods against them. The ones from across the water are devious and intelligent. I do not doubt the city will soon be united under the control of Kukulkan. May Ergu be the one to chart the path from this life to the next, so that we may all travel safely. May Remax be the first voice we hear in the afterlife, and may her stories comfort us. May Waiter's desire for power be sated by the time we follow him to the afterlife. May Chuki have woven us each a tunic of the finest wool by the time we reach the afterlife. May Quispe have acquired a surplus of foods, supplies, and comforts by the time we meet him in the afterlife. May Olanta find the clays and metals of the afterlife suitable to her craft. May the rivers of the afterlife be calm, and Utaranku's boat sturdy to ferry us across them. May Huascar's knowledge of the two afterlives be sufficient to guide us, if we arrive in either. This might be a crypt where the nobles were interred. Is this some sort of eulogy for the people laid to rest here? This is Tonatiuh, the sun god and ruler of the Aztec heaven, which they called Tolan. He was literally the sun itself, the fifth one in fact, presiding over the fifth age after the 4 previous suns had perished. The Aztecs believed they had to sacrifice to him regularly, or else he would refuse to move across the sky. He was strongly associated with eagles, unsurprisingly, and was often depicted wearing their feathers and carrying weapons such as arrows and shields, or instruments specifically created for human sacrifice. A heavy-breasted woman wearing serpents around her waist. This is Coatlicue, whose name literally means skirt of snakes. She's also called Tetioinen, the mother of the gods. She gave birth to the moon and the stars, and had over 400 children, including the sun god Huitzilopochtli, who was also god of war. In addition to being a mother, she's seen as the devourer of all that lives. It's said that she was herself sacrificed to bring about this current age of creation. This is the Aztec god Ipa Totec, who presided over the cycle of life, death, and rebirth in all its forms, including agriculture, vegetation in general, revolutionary conflict, and skin diseases. He tore his own skin off to feed his people, and is usually depicted wearing a suit of human flesh. This self-flaying may account for how often he's shown wearing stripes of different colors, predominantly yellow but also tones of red and tan. After wearing the flesh of their captives for 20 days, devotees of Ipatotec would hold on to the skins for their medicinal properties. That black and yellow stripe across his face marks this as Tezcatlipoca, a very important god to the Aztecs. Let's see if I can remember everything he was associated with. Jaguars, hurricanes, the night winds, the night sky, earth, the north, sorcery, beauty, temptation, leadership, war, strife, interpersonal conflict in general, and of course obsidian and divination. His right foot is often replaced with a piece of reflective obsidian, which the Aztecs used as mirrors, and these mirrors figured in shamanic rituals and prognostication. Tezcatlipoca literally means smoking mirror. Here's Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent. The Aztecs worshipped him as a force of nature, responsible for the wind and the rain. In his most wrathful tempers, these natural phenomena became extreme, acting to cleanse the earth and sky. Through that, he also became associated with justice and with mercy. According to one legend, he had misbehaved with his sister, and to atone for his shame, he set himself on fire. Then, his ashes rose into the sky, and he became a god of light as well. An antique knife, possibly Aztec in origin. There's fresh blood on this blade, but it seems as though someone tried to wipe it clean. Bulging eyes, fangs. This is Tlaloc, the Aztec god of rain and storms. In his gentler temperament, he's also the god of water and fertility, bestowing life and sustenance. But on the other side of the coin, he's responsible for thunder and lightning, hail, and the other destructive aspects of water, including erosion, affiliating him with caves, pools, and springs. Oddly enough, he lives in a mountain. His bird is the heron, but he's associated also with animals like snails, frogs, and other amphibians. These are the king and queen of Mictlan, the principal underworld of Aztec mythology. Micantecutli was the most prominent of the gods associated with death. He was often depicted as a skeleton with eyeballs in his skull sockets, and his responsibilities included looking after the souls of the departed. His wife, Mictlantecuhtli, presided over festivals of the dead, which are precursors to the modern Dia de los Muertos traditions.